vlog on my experience with Invisalign. Now, if you've not heard of these before, these are like an invisible, it's almost like a retainer, but braces. And it's kind of something that I've been thinking about for years, I guess. I never got them at school when everyone else had those train tracks. My dentist never put them on me, and I think back now, God, it was free, I should have done it, but I never had the opportunity. So for me, sort of going into my 20s, I'd say early 20s, it didn't really bother me a lot, but as I got older into my later 20s and early 30s, the place that I was most conscious with was my bottom teeth. They were really, really crooked. My top teeth, not so much, because I think when I talk, my sort of top lip covers my top teeth, but I found that when I smiled, my bottom teeth were always on show, and it was just something that I was really quite conscious of. But being sort of doing what I do and speaking a lot publicly at events, I thought, I can't wear a brace, I can't do a train track when I am speaking so much and publicly speaking. And then my friend Adam came back one day and I went over and saw him, and he had these clear things that I couldn't even tell he had in, and he just said, I've got these Invisalign. I was like, what are these? And he kind of told me about the process and recommended a dentist, Dr. Chris Smith at Oasis dental practice in Melton, Mowbray, not far from where I live. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. And I went and had a meeting with Chris, and he kind of chatted me through the process and what happened. And I thought, you know what, let's go for it, let's give it a go. So basically, I'm going to talk you through this process of what happens and how it happens, why it happens, and then obviously the outcome. So my first appointment with Chris was basically moulding my teeth. So you get this pink putty that goes in your mouth, which is really, really weird. And then you get these sort of moulds that go up, and then that obviously frames your teeth and it gives them the shape of what your teeth are. And then they pull that out and they have this perfect mould of your actual smile. So then that gets sent off to Invisalign, and you then get back this incredible, almost 3D movie of how your teeth will progress through the program of wearing these Invisalign. So you kind of see your teeth before, which, my goodness, you think look bad before you go. They really do look bad when they're on a screen in front of you in 3D. And then it shows you the process of them moving to the desired space of where you want them to be. It really was incredible. You then get sent your sets of Invisalign. So they come like this, well, mine did. And they said sort of on the back, you know, they're basically like a retainer. And at the time they were, I think I had about 20 or 30 of these, and you change them every 2 weeks. So my actual process of wearing them wasn't too long. I think I had them in for about a year, and then you have to wear your retainer for another 3 to 6 months to keep them, make sure that they stay in shape. So you basically, I'm going to show you. So every 2 weeks you change them, and they move your teeth each time. So it's a very gradual process. I'd say the first day when you change them, I'm not going to lie, it is painful. That's probably the cons of the Invisalign, are the expense. It's not cheap. It can be painful, not for long. When you first change them, it's sore because your teeth are then moving again. And my very first set did cut my mouth, but that's the only set I have had. And I think it's just your mouth getting used to them. So basically, they're almost clear retainers. I'm going to put these in for you so you can see. Sorry if it's not really attractive. So they slip in, it's top, bottom. So it's that simple. You do have a slight lisp when you have them in. And I found as well that they kind of do push your lip out slightly, so you just look like you've had a bit of a lip filler, which is never a bad thing. So every 2 weeks you would take these out and then you'd move new ones in. And I'm going to show you. That is how you get them out, and then you click and they come out that way. Okay, so it's really simple and easy to put in and remove. You wear them basically 24 hours a day. The only time you remove them is when you're eating and drinking. And what I did, my little top tip, is to always carry around little mini toothbrushes, because you have to basically, when you've had something to eat, the breakfast, lunch or dinner, you quickly brush your teeth and just pop them straight back in. So I got loads of these little samples from my dentist, and I just put them in my handbag with a toothbrush, and every time I ate, I just brushed my teeth and then put them back in. And then after about 1.5 years, my teeth had finished the programme and they were in the position, and all I do now is I have my retainers, and I've chosen Invisalign retainers. I know they're a little bit more expensive, but I find that they do fit better, they're more snug. And I just wear them at night time, so I just pop them in when I go to sleep. I don't even realise, it just becomes habit. Because I know a couple of people that have had Invisalign done, and they haven't worn a retainer at night time and their teeth have ended up moving, and I just think, why would you spend thousands of pounds for it just to go and ruin it? So I honestly, my biggest tip would be, if you're going to do this, then make sure you do wear that retainer in an evening. For me, it was money so well spent. The pros of this are finally having teeth that you feel comfortable with, teeth that are straight. You also, part of my package, I got whitening with it, which I did struggle a bit because my teeth are quite sensitive. But for me, I finally have a smile and my teeth that I just feel happy with, and I'm not constantly going, oh my goodness, look at my teeth on that photo. It's now, oh my God, look at my crow's feet, or whatever it is. There's always something that you're not happy with. But for me, I can fully recommend Invisalign. I can fully recommend the dentist that I went to see. It's so important that you do go and see someone professional that knows exactly what they're talking about, because your teeth are so important. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. I'll put a link below to the Invisalign website and where I went, so it's just a little bit more information for you. But if you are considering having Invisalign, I fully recommend it. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.